Okay, so we'll just quickly skip past the unbagging. Sorry about the crackling noise and the volume later on in the video, but I'm struggling with the audio on this one. I'm still learning, I'm still new, trying in DaVinci Resolve, but anyway, the bagging's nearly empty. As soon as I've counted out my nuts, you'll see that in a sec, the normal video will start. So we've only got 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 3 of them. I need to find another. They seem flexible enough. It's not copper. If it's copper, it's tinned, but it's it could be soldered. No, it's. We'll find out. As long as it works, hey, it's cheap AliExpress. So 2 to the battery, and then 2, 3. That's a real thing. Don't know how thick that is, but it's good for practicing. Right, this way up. I shall read them later. I shall I don't know if you can see that. Alright, I'll check the video. I'll move my thumb out of the way. I'll check the video and I'll watch it back. If that is readable, then read it. Press pause and have a read. Insulated sleeves. I'm guessing that's there. And they are. So far so good. I didn't actually think I was going to have to do a lot of soldering on this. I bought it, I know, yeah, more than that maybe, ago, and just saw a bag of bits and never really looked further than that. So it doesn't actually look like there's any soldering to be done. There was 2 kits. One was something you had to solder, and obviously this one you don't. Front and back. They'll be. Oh, you can see on the edge. I think you can see on the edge there. Just about. They're perspex. I'll take the plastic off when we're finished looking. But apart from that, input 9 to 16. Don't know how many amps it wants, but I'll check. And output is separated by MOSFETs. Right, I'm gonna need to fuck them. Plastic, don't want that. These we'll have a look at. They're the button do freeze. The capacitor sticks up, so you can't actually get to the buttons. Maybe that's for a reason. We'll find out later. Some standoffs. Have a count. I only see 3 red things. What's going on with these things? But we'll have a look at the instructions. But 4 of those. 1, 2, 3. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 8 of these, I would guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, got 9. Maybe it will become apparent. Oh, these will be for the. Okay, that explains that mystery. 3 of them. We'll go on there. Ta-da! Okie dokie, so I've got an extra one of them, and then not enough of the terminal clamps. Okay, as Clive would say, one moment, please. And I'm back. Right, so let me check I've got this in. Where's my field of view? Just there. Right. Okay, so I found myself a little nylock washer, nylock nut. So let's start putting this together. We've got an out plus and an out minus. Let's do that. Out plus, it did say in the instructions the plus, as you can see, is connected directly to the battery. Because there's quite a few things. I think the solar charge modules and that, they're all negative switched from AliExpress, which seems odd, but maybe there must be a reason for it, because you don't do something that's yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that with my fingers, am I? Okay, one moment. And a screwdriver. Go. So cross. I'm so cross with you. I'm so cross with you. Okay. So. I suppose it matters if it goes on the top or the bottom. Yes, it does. It's getting in the way of that bus bar. So off we come again. Been doing well so far. First screw in the wrong way round. Let's put it on the other way. And that. Come on. Up you come. And we'll try again. Let's see how we're doing. Still quite loose. There we go. Tight. Next. Here's one of theirs. These should go on a bit easier. And black one. That's easier. Alright. There's not a lot. I have to watch those two. Yeah, there's something there. There's not a lot to damage if I slip, but I still need to be a little bit careful. No, let's see. Without the nylock, it comes loose a lot easier. Right, so they're not going to be accessible once the top's on. And I'm pretty sure those are going to come loose, but you shall see later down the road. And the other side. I've still got to find some way of powering this. I did have a little motorbike battery, but I've just used that with one of those Chinese diesel heaters. Just put it in the house for a little bit of extra heat. I might steal it back. I shall see. I might bring a big car battery up here. I'll see what I can find. I'm not buying anything if I can help it. I think somewhere in the instructions, I'll take a better picture of the instructions for you and put them on screen. I think somewhere in the instructions it says not to use lithium ion, but I'll double check that. I can't see why not, unless it's going to damage the battery management in the cells, perhaps. And that's that and that. But just for testing it, not for welding, but I shall power it up with, I've got a power supply there. I shall just put the 12 volts onto it. It actually says from 9 to 16. You can use a little jump pack, lithium ion jump packs. It says, or you can use a model race car battery pack. I haven't got any of them. Right, so airtight. It would actually make sense to power it up before I build it all completely, wouldn't it? Right. Let's have a couple of jack crocodile clips. That'll do. Volts will set to. I shall film that a bit for you. So I'll have the volts on course. Oopsie, don't want to go that far. Anywhere around there I'll do it. Amps doesn't really matter because we're just testing. Black one on the black, and we'll use the green for the positive, even though there's green ground, but we all know what we're doing, don't we? Okay, I should do these two back on the other camera. So that's the red. I shall make sure nothing's shorting. Those two are out the way, so the black. Oh, it's got a beep. And of course we're upside down. Okay, let's try not to short anything again. Alright, can you see that? So that one's supposed to be on off. Okay. And that one is up and down. And of course, I can't resist touching the ends together, can I? I've done what it's supposed to do. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's just dragging the amps down straight away. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that's working. Let's unclip that before we damage anything. Right, so next, should I read the instructions? Let's peel these off. It's got to come off, hasn't it? Keep it long, off you come. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't tear. No, 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 no. One of four. I tell you what, this is much more fun to watch someone do on YouTube than it is to actually do it yourself. This was going. Oh, fail. And you know I should clean it. Yes, I'll clean it. I'll do it proper. What's the way up? That's 3 or 4. Last one. There we go. Right, let's find a cloth. And what have I got? It's probably safer anyway than IPA. Actually, I think I have heard it said that IPA and could be acetone, but one of them, if you clean your acrylic with it, it makes the edges brittle. So I've heard. You know what, this isn't coming very clean and I haven't got the patience. These, I guess that standoff goes with a standoff. Repeat 4 times. And again. And again. And then throw more of the owls in for the buttons. buttons. Well, them standoffs the same length, they're not, are they? Oh. Let's try it the other way. Yeah, you can see. Other way around needs to be taller. See, I did that on purpose, so you don't have to. Isn't that what they say? Oh yeah, don't copy me and all of that. This is just for entertainment purposes only. What else do they say? I'm not sponsored in any way. I bought these out of my own money. But AliExpress, if you're watching, you can sponsor me if you want. Or Teamer. Or who else we got? Banggood. Don't know who else does sponsorship. Does Wish sponsor people? Never used Wish. Never used Banggood. I've used Teamer a couple of times, but tend to stick with Ali. Now let's try again. That's better. Okay. 4 of these. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. My fingers are just in the way. Do it that way up. You might be able to see what I'm doing. Come on. It's cold in here, so my fingers are a bit fumbly. Right, so I'm guessing we don't do these up too tight because it's going to crack the plastic. I don't know if a big screwdriver is going to be too big. No, that'll do. Just do it to touch. In case they need moving a bit for the other two. Because I've been, you have to see my other video, I've been reclaiming some 18650 cells that have been outside at 0 volts for many years, maybe 10. Maybe more, but anyway, I've got half of them to sort of charge, and I've got some battery packs for my drills and jigsaws and things that I need to be repairing. Come on, fumbly fingers. In you go. To use a screwdriver. Oh, I see, we're not lined up that hard. It needs to go. Loosen these. Go that way. Come on, come on. Good. I think that's going. Yep. 1, 2, I lined up tight. I can easily tighten them. I've got no idea how much this costs, so don't ask me. In fact, if you want to know, let me know in the comments, and I shall have a look through my old order history and find out for you. And of course, this is all just practice for me, for my YouTubing. And how many times have I said that so far? I was going to try and start 2019, but then the world changed. I was going to do car shows and things like that. And of course, when 2020 happened, that wasn't going to work anymore, was it? So I did a few, oh, now I'm going to start, and then now again I'm going to start. I think there's a chance this time I might actually get going. I've got my little shack. You can watch my other videos that I cleared out the old shack, and got it set up with the top down. Hello. And we shall start doing electronics. I've got some music ones to do. I'll probably be moaning about long COVID and stuff like that, because that's what I've got and I don't like it and I moan about it. And also recently diagnosed ADHD, ASD, so yeah, we've got lots to talk about. Anyway, that was quite natty, doesn't it? Quite natty. Now these are these heat shrink. Let's check with my lighter. I don't want to shrink it, I just want to test it. It is. Right, so how much probe do you want sticking out? What he said. I would guess. How much? Oh well, I can always get some more heat shrink if it's no good. At least I presume it's heat shrink. I've actually got to try and find my, not convinced, you know. I'm going to try and find my hot air soldering stuff, because I've got another workshop just outside over there a bit, and I've been swapping tools from one place to another. Can't find half of them because everything's just got full of junk. As you do. There we go. It's going. I'm going to burn it. I'm convinced on that end it's going to get small enough. Let's just do this last bit here without melting the red. Too hot. Anyway, that's one. Let's do the other one. Might as well, now I've messed that one up. Not that much. I suppose I could have had a look at someone else doing some welding and seen how much tip they've got sticking out the top. not the best lighter to be doing this with either, is it? So one of those windproof, very, very hot in one point. And the last little bit. Yeah, I won't do that again. Don't do that again. Remind me. Should have said. Why didn't you say? Okay. So that'll do for that. I think it looks quite neat, don't you agree? And tomorrow, I've got a couple of these batteries I've been rescuing. We've got some supposedly nickel that came with the kit, and I shall have a go at doing some welds. And if it all works, I shall do the next video on fixing, which one? A Makita battery pack. Right, so for now, that's it. I shall see you in the morning and find a battery and do some welding. Cool. I could have done that years ago, couldn't I? Okay, found one. Everyone's got a battery knocking about somewhere, haven't they? Right, so I'll give it a quick charge. It doesn't need to be perfect. It wasn't good enough for the car, but it still holds 12. I've got a couple of self-tappers, and my understanding is these are solid lead, so I can actually self-tap. You see that? Self-tap into them. We're going to find out. And then a couple of washers, and I haven't got any do-free battery connectors. Right, I need a drill. I've seen it somewhere. Come on, drill. I just saw you. One moment, please. It's me. Right, let's see. Let's go a little bit more pressure. A minute slow. I think I'll have the next somewhere. I don't know where it is. So I think which one that's a little bit of one side, so I'll do it at an angle. You can see that? Not too good. It's still quite hot. I think we're doing it. Nice, let's try again now. Don't move down away. Okay, so we're still to the side. Nice. Good. Sometimes down is straight. I can't see how that feels. Okay. I don't know. I won't be careful. That's no good, is it? Okay. Right, that's going to be a pain to get out. So, what I'll do, I'll go and find some jump leads, and I'll just something to grip. That's all I need. One moment, please. Right, I'm back. I have a plan. This monster of a thing, battery charger. I'm not going to use it as a battery charger, but it does have clips. One, two. Right, let's put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I'm shattered. That's what you get. with long COVID? I can't think. Right. Definite red goes to red. And black goes to black. I'm going to move this stuff out. Actually, I've got the covers on, so it shouldn't short, but let's do something properly at least, hey? No shorts there. This is just for testing purposes only, obviously. Don't copy me. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. It's not gripping very tight, that's better. That's two of them tight. Right, we're on number one. Let's... Didn't prepare for this, did I? Here's a battery. Stay. And some of the... Here we go. Some of this stuff. Alright, I'm going to have to try and hold that with one hand and two hands and three hands. I haven't got three hands. This is where you need three hands. But let's put that one on there. And I think when I touch this, it should. Can you see? Oh, no, you can't see. Now I've dropped it. That there. That there. I'll hold it in place like that. Okay, and the wires have moved. That's gone off. And that. Right, we're on. It must have an auto off then. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I haven't read the instructions yet. The instructions are there for when it doesn't work, aren't they? Right, I don't know if you can see. It's a bit shiny. And then this one. Nope. And so no, let's turn it up. You see that? No, you can't see that. Let's try 4. Don't know what it goes up to. And let's have another go. And that. I know it said the red's not switched, but let's try this. No. I'll tell you what, let's just go up to the maximum. I don't know what the maximum is. Let's not go too far, hey? Who knows what's going to happen? Tell you what, if this one doesn't work, then I'll read the instructions and at least see what it goes up to. That one there. You can't see, now you can see. I don't think it's doing anything else. Right, I'm going to read the instructions. One moment, please. Okay, so I've read the instructions. Let me put them there for you. You can read. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Where's the instructions? There's the instructions there, from there to there. Can you read that? There. So you can stop and pause and have a look at them. But basically it says try 0, 1, 2, 3 and don't skip. But later on it says different thicknesses, 5 to 15, 15 to 30. So that would suggest to me that 30 is okay. So we'll go to 30. And we shall try, so you can see again. Oh, got a spark. It's doing something. Hey, that actually worked. Cool. Right, so we shall try 40. Actually, no, I'm scared. We'll do 35. I don't want to break it before I was trying it. Can you see? No, it's not. So, could be connections here. Okay, so if you hold it, it runs. That's useful. Actually, that is welded a little bit. Let's try again, but you get the idea anyway. And the battery isn't very clean on the terminals. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll have a play about with this for a little while and then I'll come back. I might even put the battery on charge. I haven't seen what the voltage is. Let's do that while you're still here. Voltages, can you see that? You can. Put 0 in there. What have we got? We've got voltages. I didn't think that was going to be the problem, but right, let me try a few different settings. I'll try cleaning the terminals because that's, if you see, it's all mangled. Zoom. Let me try that. Zoom. So you can see that's all mangled anyway. But anyway, I shall try some different things and then I'll come back to you. Yep. Oh, 62 now. That's not a bad thing. That's what I do something. That's what I try then. Okay. So, no, 69 degrees. Excellent. All right. Oh, it's not welding. So let me try. Wait a second. Still no. Can you see? We're all taking now. No, this is not working. Not tight. 99 is on. Last chance. Nope. Look at that. So I've still not been able to get it to work. I've took the top off. I think it's getting hot. They're getting warm. You can tell it's getting some current. I've got to install a couple of battery terminals off my solar setup, and I've checked YouTube and I've seen somebody using this particular one. I did notice on the back there's room for more MOSFETs, but I have seen somebody using it like this. They were stuck to start with, same as me, but they've got it working. So it's alright having a rubbish setup if it works, but if it doesn't work, then you've got to start doing things properly and checking it. Maybe the battery's no good at all and not giving the right amps, but first of all we'll make sure we've got good connections. I'll speed that up. try like this. If this doesn't do any better, I shall connect it to a battery charger. I need to put my glasses on so I can't see the thing. Right, I'll set this to about 30. And just try. I don't know if you can see. Let's have a go. Nope. Let's try 40. 42 will do. It sparks. Yeah. So it caught, but it didn't go.
This is not bad.
Okay, then I'm having another little play. I've dropped it right down to 40 now. If you let it charge for a bit, I think my battery is no good. I mean, my battery charger's got a boost. Let's have a look. It says up to 20 amps on the thing, and as soon as this goes, as soon as this tries to weld, it bends the needle right over. So that's on 40. I don't know what you can see. Can you see that? No. Anyway, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see it's sort of working. So that didn't work, didn't it? Right, let's stop messing about. At least let's see if it works. With a known good battery, that won't even fit in the camera shot, will it? Oh, let's turn that. Is that in? You see that? No, you can't see the negative. Not that it matters. Right. Let's get this set up. Okay, I'll bring you back when I've plugged this in. Right, we have the power. Let's see if we have the power. Put it on 15, which is recommended. Snip a piece off so it's easy to handle. Let's do the easy end. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Can you see that? Yep. And that'd be a no. And that'd be a maybe. There we go. We are starting to work. Oopsie. Where's my pliers? Oh, that's no good. My pliers don't grip. They don't go all the way close. Let's use the cut a bit. Well, it's sort of, let's go up to 20, and obviously this battery is filthy and needs a good clean, and I don't know what I'm doing either. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you what, I don't know if I could put it off with pliers or not, but that is definitely making a connection. So 2 thumbs up, we have it working. I just need to find a smaller battery than that. Okay, I can't remember, I'm lost on this video, but I think that's it. I was just going to assemble that and see how it worked, and it turned into a bit of an epic battery marathon. So do your thumbs up, do your subscribing, come back and see me next time. I don't know what I'm doing next time. Yeah, that's why you'll have to come back and see. Ta-da for now.